it. Your person, special person, person on your mind the most. Overall energy, please, for that person today. Okay. Well, I'm not saying they're having a bad time, but it's the chastity cards come out, the formal card, the, very serious. So they're in quite a, I'm hearing the word contemplative. I think I pronounced that right. They're taking a step back from whatever they're doing at the moment, okay? If they've gone into another relationship, I would say from this card and the energy that they're pulling back, okay? They're pulling back, almost like they don't want it to get serious, or if it has become serious, they're not too sure whether they actually want this or not, okay? I don't feel that they are, I'm not saying they're completely unhappy, but I don't feel like they're happy. It's almost like they're just accepting something, okay? So I'm feeling acceptance and contemplation today for the person on your mind the most. So we'll get into it. Just while I'm shipping though, I hope you're all well, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. I hope you're taking care of yourselves and remembering how powerful you are and amazing you are, okay? That's the most important message for me to you. You are amazing. There is nothing wrong with you, okay? There never was, there isn't now, and there never will be, okay? If you'd like a reading, just click on the title of this video. That will take you through to the description box, and the links to the website are in there, okay? And check out the free relationship report. Also, if you're new here, if you wouldn't mind doing me a favour and hitting that subscription bell, the notification bell, that would be great. And like I say, once again, I hope you're all okay. So we've got a very serious, contemplative, chastity, you see, makes me feel that if they've got into another situation, the passion's fizzled out. Passion's gone. Okay, what else have we got? They're keeping secrets. Okay, we're going to have a real dig into that. I feel one of the secrets they're keeping is that they're not particularly enamoured with where they are. Anything else? Okay. I am getting, and I'm always going to be honest with you, I am getting leanings towards your person on your mind has possibly gone into another sort of romantic relationship. But I feel what has happened here, and that's why that chastity card's come out, right, is that one of the secrets they concealed from you was this person, okay? They were fake. I think they did tell you, they didn't tell you the truth, okay? But what the message here is that it was all very enchanting and exciting to start with and new, You know what it's like in your relationship. You haven't got joint responsibilities, there's just no stress, is there? It's just, you just go out and, it just seems perfect, doesn't it? Okay. The honeymoon phase, that's the word, Keeley, the honeymoon phase. That's over. Okay, the honeymoon phase is over, whatever's going on here. They're definitely keeping that from you. They don't want you to know. Your person, your ex, does not want you to know that they made a mistake. They made a mistake. Okay. Silly Billy. Yeah, your person found with this particular relationship, they found the wooing cards come out. So they found the excitement of it all. That's what I was getting earlier. Wooing, fall in love, keeping secrets, concealing the truth. They found it just really exciting. That's that initial phase. It is exciting, okay? I'm not saying it's the right thing to do, but that's the energy. That's what they're keeping from you. They have made a mistake, all right? Grass is greener. that kind of stuff, you know, but they do regret it. I feel they do regret it. Yeah, romantic nights, entanglement. These cards, I mean, they're just different words, but all saying the same thing. They got themselves entangled with some romantic endeavour because it seemed more exciting. They liked the thrill of the chase, and now they're in it, or possibly they're in the throes with the chastity card of ending it. The grass wasn't greener. That really is your message today. You know, the grass isn't greener. They have made a mistake. And they do regret it. They do regret it. Bottom of the deck before we move on to something else. Yeah, there's within their within their environment, there's like two groups of people. Okay, two groups of people. But your person wants to leave. They want to make progress. You know, they're very serious now. It's like when you've got, what's the word, that you've got two camps of people. So your person is garnering support, getting support so they can make some progress and step out of it. What started as exciting, fun, thrill chasing, you know what it's like. First, you know, new relationship has now become very serious, very formal, and they are now taking steps to move out, I'm hearing. Can you clarify with the tarot deck, please, a little bit more about what could be going on here? And then also I want to see what their feelings are for you with my tarot deck. Ah, Seven of Cups in reverse. Reality is hitting. It's amazing that's come out, actually, yeah. They've made a poor choice and reality's kicked in. Okay, they've come out of their delusional little bubble. You know, before they were in the Seven of Cups energy, where they were very self-absorbed, very about me, looking at all their other options, could have been looking online, you know, just general behind the scenes shenanigans, okay. But the Seven of Cups is in the reverse now, so within their environment, yeah, the bubbles burst. That's it, the bubbles burst, all right. And what they want now is freedom. They've got a real, they don't have any enthusiasm for the situation they're in. They've had their fingers burnt, okay. You know, the whole situation has been exposed for what it is. The shine's dropped off, fool's gold, you know, it's all that sort of energy. They've realised now that they were living in a fantasy world and they had totally unrealistic expectations. They did make a mistake. And I've seen many times, if it's not toxic, you know, other things going on, people can reconcile after this and make it work. But it depends on you, on them, what, you know, how you want to play this, okay? Their bubbles burst, all right? They're looking back at the past now, the memories they had with you, the security they had with you, which they took for granted. Sometimes you don't know what you've got until it's gone. The things that can, and you know, life can be a bit boring and mundane at times. You know, we do as humans settle into a routine, but sometimes it is our routine, especially when the whole world around us has gone slightly mad, that keeps us anchored. They didn't realise how much they needed the stability that you provided until the glitter had worn off this situationship, okay? They didn't realise, but they sure do now, okay? They want to open up to you, they want to be truthful with you, all right? Bottom of the deck, in their environment, the unknown is the Tower. So it's collapsing, right? It's collapsing. There's going to be revelations. You know, it can mean divorce, unexpected change, but it's collapsing, all right? You know, Seven of Cups reversed, you wake up. It's like, it's just an analogy, but you know, if you've been out partying and you've had, you know, if you've ever had too much to drink, and you kind of wake up the next day and you think, oh my God. And then as the day progresses, you completely sober up and think, what did I say? What did I do? And then you don't even check your phone. It's that literal realisation, but on an emotional level, okay? And they have sobered up, literally sobered up, all right? So Tower, yeah, the ball's going to drop, all right? The ball's going to drop, you know. Within our environment, it's very messy. There's a lot of lack of organisation. There's no stability. I know I keep banging on about this, but you can have relationships that are so exciting to start with. And you can look back on them and think, oh, that was fun. But your person took it one step too far. They threw away the best thing they ever had, and that was you. Okay? So within their environment as well, they've got the Two of Pentacles in reverse. It's just, they're going to drop the ball. They can't keep all the balls in the air. They can't keep pretending. Okay? Again, going back to the alcohol analogy, sometimes if you drink, your problems seem less. It masks the pain. It hides the pain, you know. Alcohol, people say it is an addiction, you know. For some people it can be a massive addiction, but there's always some underlying pain underneath it that you're trying to block out, or someone's trying to block out. Okay? Your person's woken up to the fact that they are in an unstable situation. Okay, totally unstable. So let me see what they'd like to say to you, and then I'll have a look at the best possible outcome. Okay, what would they like to say to you? They want to be together. Okay, and this is so important, this message. It's going right back to somewhere in this reading. They've realised the simple pleasures of being with you. The grass isn't greener. The simple pleasures of the routine, of watching the television together, or going for a walk together, or whatever you used to do that wasn't, you know, swinging off the chandeliers. The routine of life, okay? You just hold your vision if this is what you want. Hold your vision, keep your story good, remember who you are, and I know this person will come back in, okay? They've realised love isn't perfect. Imperfection's bottom of the deck. Love isn't perfect. Love is a beautiful mess. Embrace its imperfections. Yeah, you have to, because life, you know, we're not all living on a desert island. We've got things all that are beyond our control. Okay? They've realised that. So let me have a look at the outcome before we wrap this up quickly. Okay. A little bit guarded. Yeah, they're going to come in eventually. All right. They're a little bit guarded at the moment, mainly because they are fearful of some gossip. Very, very specific outcome. They're a bit stuck in their mind. They're feeling trapped. Okay, but they are, with the Eight of Pentacles, going to do the work. They're going to find a way forward. They're going to come in with an offer of stability. An Eight of Pentacles is a nice card, okay, because then we've got the Knight of Cups. So they will come back in. I feel in their mind they're feeling a bit trapped, but also they know they've hurt you and they're feeling your energy because you're a little bit guarded, quite rightly so. And, you know, before I wrap this up, reconciliations are great, but make sure you know your own self-worth, otherwise you can get triggered, okay? I always say to people, really just put yourself first for a while, mirror work, tell yourself how amazing you are, work on yourself. See, you know, when you listen to love songs, and, you know, you can be thinking about someone else. Think of yourself when you're listening to that. Get your self-concept, your self-worth, your self-esteem so strong that you are like Teflon. Nothing can touch you, okay? Nothing. And when you go back into a relationship, one with baggage and all the stories, you will breeze through it, and you will find that that concept you have about yourself is projected out the way you carry yourself, and the person will reflect it back to you. Okay, so I'll leave that with you. They will come back in. All right. Little bit of gossip they're worried about, feeling trapped, but it's in their mind. Okay, they're playing over all of it too much, but they're going to move out of that energy. And the Eight of Pentacles is a serious card. It's someone who's going to put that work in. They want to take it to the next level. It's not the Two of Pentacles. It's not the Three of Pentacles. It's the Eight. So they're on the way back. Okay. I love you all. Take care. Remember, you are so powerful. All right. Take your power back. Call your energy back. And remember to love yourself so much every single day. I love you all. Take care.